Well, let's talk about dropshipping from Amazon to eBay. Today, I'm spilling the beans, so if you're interested in this topic, I want you to stick around till the end of today's conversation. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sorty Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you were to ask me, if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee, or tea, or vodka, and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk about dropshipping from Amazon to eBay. Everything you need to know. First, let's talk about the basics. So what is Amazon to eBay dropshipping? So when you talk about that, you're talking about arbitrage, okay? So you're basically buying a product at a low price on Amazon, and you're trying to sell it on eBay at a higher price. That's what it is. And you just pocket the difference. The delta is your profit. That's what it is, okay? And when we talk about dropshipping, you have no inventory cost, no risk of holding money in lots of physical products that never sell. So this is basically a win-win situation for the business, because you're basically buying from a manufacturer and you are shipping it to a client on eBay. What you need to understand is that we have four players here. So we have Amazon, we have eBay, we have yourself, and we have the dropshipping supplier. So you have to be very careful about how you play the game, how you navigate the system while talking to each player. One thing you need to understand is that dropshipping from Amazon to eBay is legal. It is legal, okay? It is lawful, and eBay allows it. The only thing is eBay allows it with a few caveats, okay? And one thing you need to understand is that if you need more information, they have a policy on their websites that explains everything that you need to follow if you want to dropship from Amazon to eBay. And you also need to understand that eBay has released a new dropshipping policy, okay, that talks about everything, that gives more information about the dropshipping process. And does Amazon to eBay arbitrage work? The short answer is yes. But it does require some preparation. It does require some planning, but in theory, it works. And in reality, it works also, okay? You need to understand that by dropshipping, you are taking the worry out of having to stock a full inventory and pay storage and fulfillment fees, right? All you need to do is accept the order and make sure the supplier fulfills it. If you are wondering about dropshipping between two online giants, Amazon and eBay, then you want to automate the whole process. You can have software. I'll talk about the software tools later on, but you just need to understand that you can do it, okay? And please make sure that you also familiarize yourself about the legalities of dropshipping from Amazon to eBay. This is really important because Amazon also has a dropshipping policy. We're going to link this on the screen. You could just go and read it, but nothing really major though, nothing really major. So long story short, dropshipping is allowed on eBay and dropshipping is allowed on Amazon. So first thing first, after familiarizing yourself with the basics, you need to understand that you need to sign up, okay? You need to set up your account and settings. So you need to dropship from Amazon to eBay, you will need to set up 3 different accounts. So an eBay account, an Amazon account, and a PayPal account. So creating an eBay account is pretty simple. Just go to the www.ebay.com and then make sure that you go to the right website where you want to dropship it on. And click register and complete the details as you can see on the screen. So this is very easy. So once you have signed up, you can choose a professional account name by going to accounts, personal info, user ID, and edit. And you need to create an Amazon account. Super simple. Go to amazon.com and just create the account. And you need to create a PayPal account. So you will need this in order to receive payments, okay? There is not much difference between picking a business or personal PayPal account, and in most locations you are allowed one of each. You may find it advisable to keep your personal PayPal separate from your business and therefore set up a business account in the long term, okay? Very important. And what are Amazon payment methods? So there are several payment methods available on Amazon to fulfill your orders. So to see all of the available options, open up your wallet section in the accounts payment settings, okay? So this is where you really see everything. You see all the payment options that you have. So you will see credit, debit cards. So that's one option. You can also add your FSA, HSA card if you have one. This is possible. And you can also see your Amazon store card if you are a US citizen. So if you're a US citizen, you can apply for an Amazon store card. So using this card will make you eligible for special discounts and offers with an instant $10 gift to start. Okay, but this offer is only available in the United States. And then you also need you may have as a payment option personal checking accounts. Again, if you are a US citizen, you also have the ability to use your own checking accounts. This may not be the most convenient method for most, but many are still using it, especially for those who don't want to use the bank credit. So this is something you need to think about. It's all about the resources that you have. It's all about your financial situation and how you want to position your store from the get-go. Okay, so do you want to have it as a personal store, as a personal Amazon store, or do you want to have it as a business Amazon store? So it's things you need to think about. Overall, our recommendation is to use a credit card or a debit card. A credit card will be a lot better because then you don't touch the cash in your own bank account. But that's totally up to you. Now let's talk about sourcing. So basically, after you set up your account, after you have everything ready, you need to source the products, right? So finding your first profitable item to sell on Amazon, to sell from Amazon, okay, to sell from Amazon and to sell on eBay. So there are three main ways to find your first profitable item to sell. So you can use market research software. So there are a few companies that specialize in eBay product research tools, okay? By using these tools, you can find out what's in demand and find profitable opportunities to sell products. So a top company that we have researched that offers eBay product research tool is Zik Analytics. Okay, they do a great job, and you can see on the screen here, and you can see also on the screen the pricing tiers. So they have pricing for the starter tier, pricing for the standard tier, and they have pricing for the enterprise tier. So you have three tiers: starter, standard, and enterprise. You also have another player that we love is AlgoPix. Wonderful player, and you can see the pricing also on the screen. Okay, so if you're looking to set up a long-term Amazon to eBay dropshipping business, you want to consider investing in some market research software to help find profitable items. This is really important, okay, because this will help you to scale, and you can't do this manually. No. So that's the first thing. First, you have to use market research software. Then you can also consider listing software that includes an item locator. So we're talking about geolocation here, okay? So some listing software tools will include an item locator as part of the subscription. So you have a Seller Champ, for example, does that very well. And you can see on the screen the pricing for Seller Champ. And then you also have LeanWorks, another great player. And the third option is to do things manually. Okay, you can actually do things manually. There's not a problem with that. And your sole aim is to look for non-branded items on Amazon that are selling for a higher price on eBay. Okay, for example, look at this item on the screen right now. The price on Amazon is what? $39.99, right? Now put the item into eBay and see what people are selling it for on eBay. So what you would find a situation where the lowest price is what is on the screen right now. Okay, and the cheapest price on eBay is $52.99, or $13 above Amazon's listed price of $39.99. Do you see that? So from these figures, you can see that if you charge below $53 but above $40, you would have a great chance of getting sales. Okay, and in terms of research, in terms of doing the research from Amazon to eBay, there are a lot of things a lot of options you can have. Okay, there are multiple techniques available to find hot dropshipping products that will sell, and product testing is essential to test and analyze the market. As a matter of fact, we have actually covered a similar topic, the top 10 high-ticket dropshipping items, on another show. So I will be listing the thumbnails here. If you're interested, go watch that show. Okay, but if you want to test out a product, if you want to see what the product is doing in the market, there are a lot of ways you can do that. And first thing is you can go into Amazon bestsellers. This is a great idea. This is a great place where you can snatch winning products. Okay, they update this page every hour with the hottest and best sellers from all categories. So those products are proven winners and are a great place to start with your Amazon product research. So use the relevant categories suggested based on your niche to find the right products for the dropshipping business model. Then you also have the Amazon hot new releases. Okay, this is kind of cool also because then you have the ability to know exactly what's going on here, and this is a great place to find new product trends. And here you have a hot selling, you have a hidden gems. You also have potential niches, new niches, for example. You can also look into Amazon movers and shakers. This is a great place also. Or you can use software to add hot dropshipping products. For example, we have found that AutoDS, which is a great software tool that we have reviewed on other shows, is a great tool to help you add hot dropshipping products, okay? And you can basically source multiple products very quickly and find the right one for you, okay? And because it's all about automation. If you want to scale, I said this before, if you want to scale, you need to get into the habit of doing things automatically and not doing things manually. Okay, it's important. And so one thing you need to pay attention to is that you want to spend less time on doing research and more time on marketing and sales. Okay, so because this will help you save time, it will help you save energy, it will help you save resources, and you need that. And the best dropshipping categories include arts, crafts, and clothing, shoes, home and garden, pet supplies, beauty and health, kitchen. Go watch the show that I just told you earlier. This is just fantastic. You're going to love it. And you also have tools, you have sports, you have outdoors, and so on and so forth. And avoid adding products from the following categories: Echo and Alexa, trademark; Fire tablets, Fire TV, trademark; books, audiobooks, trademark; Amazon Fresh, food and grocery. It's possible to dropship good, though not recommended. You have movies, music, and games, trademark. You have magazine subscriptions, digital music, digital educational resources. Okay, so this is something you need to pay attention to because you want to get away from any problem that revolves around trademarks, IP, intellectual property. You don't want that. Okay, this is really something you don't want. But at the end of the day, it's all about making profits on eBay by dropshipping from Amazon in a very compliant way. Compliance is very important here. Next, I want to talk to you about listing, folks. So once you have found the product that you want to dropship on eBay, you need to list your first items. So when trying to list an item for the first time, eBay may require you to provide some verification details such as your phone number and address. You want to fill this in as normal, and you want to go to the sell page, okay? Make sure to add royalty-free photos to your listing. Add any item specifics and description from information on Amazon. Click fixed price and choose a price higher than the Amazon price and lower than the lowest competitor on eBay. Click to accept PayPal and enter your PayPal email address and enter the weight and dimensions using the information from the Amazon page, okay? It's just all about copy and paste, really, but don't do it too much though, okay? And you might be looking for a way to list your products which is less hard, tedious, and most importantly, less time consuming. So those are things you need to think about, okay? And you want to visualize. Dropshipping from Amazon to eBay generally follows the same formula you would follow from sourcing products in general, okay? You need to identify a niche markets with low competition and high demand. You want to target items that can have a higher value in other marketplaces, okay? You want to visualize how a product can be rebranded and marketed to appeal to buyers. This is important, and please keep in mind that you want to avoid low quality photos, okay, or a poor number of photos, poor or missing keywords, typos. Those things do not reflect well on your store, okay. And also, I want you to think about the pros and cons of Amazon to eBay dropshipping, because there are pros and cons, okay. What are the pros here? The potential pros: you have free 1 to 2 day shipping on millions of Prime products. Of course, you got to have an Amazon Prime membership, which you should if you are if you are a seller and you are for real, okay. Some products have the option for a 1 day or same day delivery. Over 12 million products in total. Free 30-day returns on Prime products. You have extended holiday returns, fast customer service by phone or chat 24/7, and you have multiple marketplaces available: the US, the United Kingdom, Germany, France, and Italy, and more. So those are the pros. What about the cons? Amazon locks account with a larger number of purchases, okay? So please, if you want to avoid that, do not use discounted gift cards. Either use a credit card after passing a verification process with Amazon, or you want to obtain for fulfilled by your software and use your PayPal or Payoneer balance to pay for your orders. And sometimes Amazon provides TBA tracking numbers unreadable by eBay, making it difficult to win in item not received cases, okay? And Amazon Prime membership does cost money. You have to think about it. It's either $119 annually or $12.99. So this is something you need to think about. You want to sell as much as possible to cover those costs. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. We are also having a conversation about dropshipping from Amazon to eBay, and now I want to talk to you about fulfilling. So you have received an order from, you have received your first order, you are happy, you have a wonderful noise from the eBay app, you have your first order. There are a few things you need to do. Automatically, you want to log into Amazon, you want to add the item to your basket and checkout, making the item as a gift, very important, as a gift, and inputting the customer's address, okay? So this is really important. Now, if you followed what I've been telling you so far, you've now dropshipped your first item from Amazon to eBay. It's just that simple. With that said, if you want to make this into a business, you will want to know how to avoid some common problems and use software in order to scale, okay? So here are common problems that you might find when dropshipping from Amazon to eBay. So you have zero violations. So when you list hundreds of or even thousands of items on eBay at a time, you run the risk of accidentally list an item that is protected by trademark or copyright. So you definitely want to avoid that. You want to avoid zero violations. Very important. So VERO stands for Verified Rights Ownership, okay? And you could be unable to provide Amazon item tracking. This is another issue because the customer wants to track the item and you can't provide Amazon tracking. This could be a problem also. And you can have out of stock items and price changes. So you find an item, let's say you find an item on from Amazon for $9. You want to sell it on eBay for $13. So you make $4 profit, right? Before fees, of course. Very, very simple. But the question is, did you make the profits? What if the Amazon seller changes their price to $15 before you place an order? Or worse still, what if the item falls out of stock? So those are scenarios you need to think about when you are doing dropshipping from Amazon to eBay, okay? Or what if your Amazon account locks? Sometimes Amazon to eBay dropshippers encounter having their Amazon account locked. For example, if they use an unusually heavy amount of Amazon gift cards, they log into their account from multiple IP addresses, or they use fake account details. This can happen, okay? Or let's say if you are being flagged as a dropshipper, because eBay's new dropshipping policy doesn't mean you'll be suspended from dropshipping from Amazon to eBay, but it does mean that you'll be flagged as a dropshipper and face certain restrictions, such as a fall in the number of views your listings get. You cannot become unflagged, but you can still create a profitable Amazon to eBay dropshipping business after being flagged, okay? Yes, you just need to know how to work the system. Very important. Let's talk about compliance, folks. So I'm explaining to you how to dropship from Amazon to eBay, but you got to pay attention to compliance. So what is Amazon's shipping policy? So Amazon has several different shipping options available. Since we're working with the Prime membership, we'll have the best shipping options at our disposal, okay? So it's really important to familiarize yourself with the different shipping types available on Amazon if you need to order a non-Prime product. So you have the free 2-day shipping, Prime only. You have the free same-day delivery, Prime only. So you have the free standard shipping, usually on products over $25. Very important to remember that. You have items ineligible for fast shipping. So FBA items that marketplace sellers have not marked as Prime eligible. You can have magazine subscriptions, personalized gift cards, and so on and so forth. And what is Amazon's returns policy? So with Prime membership, handling returns on Amazon is as simple as it can get, okay? Most products have a free 30-day return policy, no matter the reason, even if the product is open and used. So of course, there are exceptions this way and that. So you need to really familiarize yourself with those exceptions. And so when we speak about compliance, familiarize yourself with Amazon's shipping policy, Amazon's returns policy, and also eBay business policies for Amazon dropshipping. Okay, you want to create your eBay business policies. This is all important. You want to mention things like your shipping policies, your returns policies. This is important. Whether you're shipping internationally or domestically, this is important, okay? And you also want to understand that you want to understand things like handling time, services. Those are important because especially when we're talking about U.S. shipping. If you're talking about international shipping, then you have to add the customs process in place, and this is another topic for another day. And you also need to have your Amazon to eBay return policy. So you want to create a policy that talks about that. This is important, okay? And which dropshipping products are not allowed on eBay. You need to know those. Now, generally, eBay needs to protect itself from sellers who are selling unauthorized or dangerous products, and they're not looking for any new lawsuits because of beginner mistakes, and neither are we, okay? So you want to make sure that you pay attention to the VRO program, the Verified Rights Owner program, to make sure that you really do not sell patented products, okay? And this is why we were telling you earlier that it's just a lot better to automate things, to outsource the whole drop shipping to a third party, because that way you don't have to learn, unless you really want to take time to read the policies. You want to read the drop shipping policies, the VRO policies, and the constellation of documents that you need to read if you want to successfully dropship from Amazon to eBay. It's totally up to you. It depends on the resources that you have. It depends on the size of your online store. Obviously, if you are just a beginner, you have all the time. But if you are an experienced dropshipper from Amazon to eBay, you might want to outsource this to a third party. Speaking of third party, let's talk about automation here, folks. So automation allows you to do a lot of things. You can do a lot of things. You can actually save time. You can automate your workflow. You can gain efficiency. You can have efficiency gains. Okay, and you're able to basically spend more time on selling the products, on marketing. Okay, this is really good, and we want to talk to you about a good software tool that is AutoDS. And AutoDS does a great job at helping you understand how to automate things. Okay, we have covered AutoDS on 2 or 3 other shows, and this is a great dropshipping tool for multiple channels, not just Amazon to eBay, but also for other channels. And you can use this to actually automate your processes. And in terms of, you can see actually on the screen here, you can see pricing for the starter tier. For example, they have multiple tiers, but we're just showing you the starter tier. But this is kind of cool because with the help of the free Chrome extension, you can easily add as many products as you want with a click of a button. Think about it. Think about the time saved here. Okay, you are able to use software to make the dropshipping process quicker and easier, and that's what you want. You want to get to a position where you can actually add products quickly and more easily. So think about with the software, and again, here we're just taking an example of AutoDS, but there are other players out there that basically do about the same. They do about the same thing. All right. So you have you can find new methods to sell items. You have VRO protection. Okay, a lot of those software tools, they have embedded VRO protection. You have the ability to reprice items. You can auto order items. You can filter items and optimize your store. You can list items. You can use a CRM to deal with customer service issues. This is really good, okay? You can keep your Amazon accounts safe because of the encryption, the back-to-back encryption. This is really good. And so overall, if you use automation software for your Amazon to eBay dropshipping business, you can use artificial intelligence for item research. You have access to full automation of the process of listing items. You can find items that are impossible to find manually. Okay, you can access a comprehensive VRO list with millions of banned items. You have price automation. You can automatically change your prices according to the price on Amazon, so you don't have to sit in front of the computer 24/7 to do this manually. Okay, and most important thing is you can scale. Scalability is what the software gives you. The software allows you to do. Okay, you can connect and manage multiple Amazon accounts under one roof. This is really good also for those players who are who are veterans in terms of Amazon dropshipping. All right, folks, this is it for today's conversation. I was talking to you about dropshipping from Amazon to eBay, and I give you the basics. I explained to you that you needed to sign up, how to source products, how to list them on eBay, how to fulfill the orders, how to comply with the regulations that you have not only on eBay but also on Amazon, and how to automate, the benefits of automation. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.